As you see, X is a shade of blue and purple, which means when we go to get our upgrades from Dr. Light, we will be getting a different kind of upgrade. Don't worry, it will be a great upgrade. But don't worry, for X's part, I will show you where the rest of the upgrades are. If you do not know the trick to unlock this secret upgrade. Anyway, you're a Dragoon from the 14th unit. This isn't good, X. That Maverick, they just destroyed the power reactor. What? The Sky Lagoon will come crashing into the ground. It's too late, X. It's time I made my escape. I suggest you do the same. Don't do anything reckless on the way out, okay? The city below will soon become a sea of flames. Many people will perish. I have no choice but to escape from here and head to the city below.
Ready.
What the? City has been completely destroyed. They were innocent people. I won't forget this. So yeah, we've seen this same things with Zero. Again, these blocks can kill you. You know, yada yada. I wanted to try to do this as a Q&A, but nobody wants to ask questions, so I'm going to have to explain the gameplay as X. Oh well. Again, there's one up right there, and life. And this time, there is no Iris. That's right. X will be getting a totally different character with him. Like, at the station, like how Zero had Iris, X gets somebody different. Anyway, since X is a ranged fighter, you can stand farther back. You can just take pop shots at him, just charge your buster halfway. He's gonna do that swipe attack. Gonna come in and try to swipe me again. Note how close he got to me. The first time he's ever gotten super close to me. Who are you? I am the Colonel of the Repli Force. X does not know Colonel or anything like that. Has the Repli Force been occupying this area? What are you talking about? I only came to save my sister. The army responsible for all the violence in this region is not the Repli Force. Nevertheless, I want you to disarm and follow me back to the HQ. Never. You're asking my soldiers to drop their weapons? The only time we drop our weapons is when we aren't able to fight any longer. But you'll be treated as a Maverick, and regarded as such. Do as you will, the Repliforce would sooner fight and die than discard our pride. Consider us Mavericks, if this is what you wish. Wait, calm down, Colonel. What the? Something's got to give, otherwise the entire Repliforce will be considered to be Mavericks. Alrighty, so we had this cutscene.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as Mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and pride, without fear, for we are the Repliforce.
The most powerful army in history!
The General has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
And ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Double. He's a rookie hunter. I don't know why he's called Double, but we will surely find out later on in the game. My liege, the Repliforce has begun its coup. Wait, Colonel, you're jumping to conclusions here. Sir, you've been given the order to scramble. Right, I'm leaving right now. So again, we had the same 8 Mavericks that Zero fought. You know, Web Spider, Cyber Peacock, Storm Owl, our Traitor Magma Dragoon, the 14th unit, Jet Stingray from the Marine Base, Split Mushroom at the Biolaboratory. I really love to make this a freaking Q&A. I really would. But yes, Slash Beast on the military train, and then Frost Roarers at the snow base. So we're gonna go to Web Spider and the jungle first. I swear that has to be like a picture of the Enigma from Mega Man X5 in that background. Alrighty, so since we're a nice blue and purple color, we have our basic charge shot, we have our dash, and that's about it. Basically, we're bare bones, just like we were in Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3. But we're going to get something very, very cool over here. XU finally arrived. This capsule conceals secret parts for the ultimate armor. That's right, If you're blue and purple, you can activate the prototype ultimate armor. You will have unlimited Nova Strike, no matter what. You'll be able to fully charge your weapons on the spot. Basically, he's saying that the armor is not completed yet, and safety is not assured. But if it's acceptable to you, you can go ahead and get it. Trust me, this is the only armor in whenever you get the blue and purple version of X. You do not want to skip out on that armor. This is like the best armor to have in the game. You get the automatic dash, you get the hover boots, you get the charge shot that works like a Kamehameha wave. It is the best armor in the freaking game. So we got that little jumping pattern. Fortunately, X cannot double jump. None of Dr. Light's robots have the ability to double jump. The only ones that have the availability to double jump are Dr. Wily's robots, basically Base and Zero. And yep, I'm gonna just never strike in there. You guys already know where all the hard tanks are. If you guys want to hear me explain that, go watch the Zero playthrough. But unfortunately, I was unable to show you what this stage looked like in the Zero playthrough. However, you guys did get the boss fight. So this is what the stage looks like in the X playthrough. Yep, it's a jungle area. It has waterfalls. There ain't nothing much else to say, really. Alright, so you got the snake enemies down here. You can just never strike them. If you had the fire portion from my Dragoon, you could get the heart tank, but unfortunately I don't, so I will end up having to backtrack to get that. Don't have any sub-tanks or anything, but it makes the gameplay a little bit more easier when you have the ultimate armor. So here's how the fight works with X. Again, you have that giant Repliforce laser cannon in the background, and you've labeled us as Mavericks. I won't let you pass. Turn back now. I'm going to try to do some voice acting for each and every Maverick boss. So Web Spider, he does the same pattern with Zero as he's doing here with X. I always take out Web Spider first, but the X-Buster seems to be the way to go with him. This is a good candidate for you to take out first, if you know what to do, and you can get yourself an armor piece as well. Yep, so you're going to be doing a lot of dashing in this boss fight, and a lot of wall jumping. Again, he's going to fire out the spiders from himself. Yeah. And that's Web Spider, guys. And by this defeating Web Spider, we got the Lightning Web. Fires a net charged with electricity. It will not hurt you, but you can use it to reach higher places. Alright, so now we're going to take on another Maverick. You know what? Yeah. We're going to take on Split Mushroom. And we can get the hard tank in Split Mushroom. We don't have to have the double jump ability or anything like that. Again, Nova Strike right here is going to be your friend. Because you got all them jet flyer dudes. Alright, so again, same thing. You don't want to not dilly-dally. This is why you want to have that sweet Kamehameha Buster. I've always quoted the Kamehameha Buster. I don't know why. This form of Buster has stuck with every Ultimate Armor in any Mega Man X game. Unfortunately, X7 did not have an Ultimate Armor. That game was a fucking train wreck. Instead of giving us the Ultimate Armor, they gave us a third character. Basically, a classic Mega Man version. They gave us like a classic Mega Man and Mega Man X. You know, basically, with just the daggone lemons and everything else. Can't charge his Buster or anything. They gave us a freaking Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 version in Mega Man X. So, with this guy, just a good old-fashioned charge shot of work. Again, remember, don't let him, don't touch spikes. Spikes are one-hit kill. Yeah. A little bit more easier with the X, that one is. So we're going up the exact... I swear, that stairwell is reused from Area 1, only it's just a different color. So now, switch to your lightning web. Again, the best part about this game is that if you don't charge your special weapons, you get to use them infinitely. Right, so you will get like infinite ammo as long as you don't charge your special weapons. This is like the best. Now, this is why this game is. I'm tongue-tied. This is why everybody loves this Mega Man X title. For one reason. You get unlimited ammo as long as you don't in non-buster charging mode. So we want to pop up here. We'll get our health. We don't need the weapon energy. We'll switch to the lightning web. And here we are at Split Mushroom. Are you X? I'm under orders to terminate you. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. Alright, so... the Split Mushroom just fire your lightning web. He does attacks on like Gemini Man in a way. He'll try to make copies of himself. And so on and so forth. But as you see, we are stun logging him, pretty much. And I'm not losing any weapon energy just by firing standard shots and not charging up anything. Farewell, Split Mushroom. We knew ye very, very shortly. And by defeating Split Mushroom, we got the Soul Body. Accumulates energy and generates an illusion. Basically, we can make copies of ourselves for a short period of time. If we take heavy damage, the copy will fade away. And that's a copy clone of ourselves. So now we will go ahead and we'll take out Cyber Peacock. So switch to your Soul Body. And we got the S rank. S rank is like a superior rank. You want to get all S ranks for your heart upgrades, your weapon tanks. With 0 you get a life, and with X you get the helmet upgrade. So if I didn't have the ultimate armor and I was going for the S ranks, I would end up losing weapon energy, but we just got our first sub-tank right there. Alright, so... and I got stuck by that cyber wave thing right there. But you don't want to dilly-dally. And we got another S rank. So this is where we would get the head upgrade. That's right, the third S rank with X. Now we gotta flip the switches. We got these triangle guys. And we got guys coming through portals. Again, be careful right here, because it will try to drop the giant ball on you. So we have this giant ball part right here. Know when you're at the giant ball, you don't have any enemies. Yeah, Cyber Peacock's second part is like super short. So switch to your Soul Body. His potential is limitless. Not possible. Ah! Who are you? What are you doing? Or why are you doing this to me? I was ordered to test your abilities. Ah! It's quite simple. What? Prepare yourself. Alright, so Cyber Peacock, he's going to teleport around the room. He was weak with the Magma Dragoon blade with 0. And with X, you had to use the Soul Body clone attack. And so he's teleporting around the room. He ends up getting, for some reason he didn't use, I didn't allow him to use his moves because I took him out very rapidly. I'm not doing the boss rush portion with X. Only did the 2 bosses from the boss rush portion because you did not see just Stingray's boss fight or but Spider's boss fight was 0. But anyway, we got the aiming laser. We have to lock on with 2 enemies with this cursor, and then we hit the fire button. So now that we defeated Cyber Peacock, we're going to go after Storm Owl in Part 2. That's right, Part 2. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.